So my least favorite, of course, is School Days. I watched it a long time ago, but the plot's still fresh in my mind. I don't. I think a lot of people know about School Days and what it's about, and I don't want to get into what it's about because it's honestly disturbing as hell. So that goes in E tier. That sucks. Then I added Rent a Girlfriend. I'd still say I technically watched it because I watched the first season, but I watched it like not that long ago, and it also sucked. I think these are really obvious animes that people dislike that are romance, I guess, or just in general animes that people dislike that are animes and not just romances. I'm rating these on just romance factor and ships. I'm not rating them on the anime factor and how good the anime is. I'm just talking about the romance in these animes. And this last one, I it was randomly in it, and I was like, I've seen this one. I watched 2 episodes of this last one, and I don't remember the name of it because it was that boring. And I think it was about this delinquent guy, and he talks to this girl who's really sweet. But he's not actually delinquent because he's sweet also. That's a very basic plot, and it's not really like a long running series. It's 13 minutes each episode. I watched 2 of them, and I was bored, and I was this is generic as hell, and I don't care because the girl had no personality, and the guy was like a gag basically, a caricature. I'm like, oh, he looks like it, but he's not like it. I'm like, okay, it's boring. Then on D tier, I put um I'm the final villainess of Doom. There's so many fucking villainesses that I don't remember the name of them. I think I'm the final boss. I don't have no idea. These are like huge ass titles. But yeah, this one's boring because I know I don't really like harems, whether they're like male or female harems. So I mean I like male harems because straight people, but I still find them that annoying. I'm just like just pick one. I don't care if it's a girl or a guy. Just pick one. But yeah, I don't like this one because the leads are very boring, and I do like that they added like girls in them. That girls are also affected towards her like romantically, allegedly. But they're like worse than the dudes because dudes have no personality and they have like surface level reasons for liking her, and they're boring. But the girls are like really possessive. I guess my favorite one is Sophie, the one with the white hair, because she's like not that possessive. The bane of my existence, fucking Mary, whatever the fuck her name is, she's so fucking annoying. She's basically very possessive, and yeah, I just don't enjoy the characters' personalities and how they go about that romance. Either they're very boring or very annoying, and yeah, I don't like it. Really, the I also don't like the blonde girl, the Bob, because she's like I think she's the actual heroine. She also starts liking her. I'm like, okay, got it. Too many people. It's like even more people. Okay, just pick one. I mean, she doesn't pick anyone because she's like any of them. Anyways, moving on. Kami-sama Kiss. Wait, that's not what it is. Sorry, Maid-sama. That's so confusing. Okay, this is Maid-sama. Kami-sama Kiss is awesome. It's not in here though because the person didn't add it, I guess. Maid-sama is I watched it a long time ago, but I remember everything about it because it was awesome. But I'm not going off the anime. I'm going off the romance in it, and the romance in it sucks because it's just like I think people complain about it like a lot like nowadays. Like recently, people are like, Usui's like annoying, and I'm like, he's not. He's hot. But then I watched some scenes of it, and I was like, yeah, he's annoying. I basically watched a compilation of like their scenes, and I was like, yeah, he's annoying. I like Misaki. I like the plot. I just don't like the romance a lot because I think people have said it a lot. He doesn't trust her, and she just like she gets in a damsel mode when he's around. I don't like that because she's not a damsel. But then yeah, she's not a damsel, but the only person she is a damsel in front of is him, and then he's like really like stoic and heroic, and I'm like, okay, I don't know. It's just annoying the way he treats her. I don't think he respects her from like just the way he acts. If it was just Misaki and talking about the anime, I just love it. But yeah, romance I'm not the biggest fan of. Then there's a condition called love. This show is just boring. It's just I mean the guy was kind of interesting. That's it. But the girl's really boring, and she's like I don't know. The character design is very off. He looks like like a Bishonen like kind of dude, and then she looks like a fucking like Gremlin like short. And her character design is very simple. Like when anime characters get sparkles on them, and then they're like ooh, and I'm like okay. When he gets it, his hair turns purple and stuff. But when she gets it, she looks very basic. I just don't like the character designs of it. And yeah, this guy's also very possessive. I don't like possessive people. This just annoys me. Especially, I don't care if guy or girl. I don't like possessive people in general. So, and also, this anime is very basic. Doesn't have much to offer. It's like, oh, high school girl who's like very shy, never had a relationship, but then this guy comes along, and he's possessive, and yeah, mostly because the girl doesn't have personality, and the guy has like a shit to none personality. Okay. And then there's quintessential quintuplets. The show is fine, but I don't like, again, I don't like harems. I do commend it for the type of harem it is, but yeah, I just don't like harems in general. Too many girls. It's too many girls. I only liked one, which he didn't end up with. It was Itsuki. She didn't end up with, even though she was on the cover of the manga, which I thought it was a sign that she was the one. But you know, they were like, this pick Yotsuba, which if they picked Itsuki, I would be like, yay, a little bit, but like, no, they didn't pick the girl I liked. Whatever the reason behind that is, I was like, okay, I guess not. That's all, pretty much the only reason. It's a harem. I would have done like F tier. Sorry, there's no F. Sorry, E. E tier, but I didn't because I was like, okay, at least it's better than some harems. So I did that. That's it. It's a good anime overall, though. I just don't like the romance factor of it. That's a harem. Anyways, then there's Tamako's Market, the movie. This is odd because there's a ship in Tamako's Market. It's a girl who, I'm not explaining the plot of it very much. I guess that's not the point. The romance is the point. They're like neighbors and stuff, or childhood friends. The show itself doesn't have a lot of romance in it because she basically ignores him, or accidentally, you know, slapstick kind of ignores him. You know, it's like a gag where she ignores him and he's like, oh my god, Tamako, I love you, and then she never listens to him, whatever. But then the movie, they pump it up to 11, and then they're like, sorry, turn it up to 11, and then they're like, yay, now we're gonna inject the romance in it. I just thought they were like, we have to just link with the ship, so let's make a movie about it. And then they were like, okay, now we can do the romance. I still liked the movie, but I was like, it didn't really take off until like the end. Like they confessed to like really, really end. You didn't see what their reaction was afterward. He just said it in a cup. And then like, I love you, and she's like, oh, and then the ends. I was like, that's it? This is what I stayed 2 hours for. I don't know how long this movie is. Maybe like 1 hour long. Maybe more. But yeah, I was like, it's fine. So I would be like, yeah, it's C, I guess. Then there's Tomo-chan's Not a Girl. This show's fine, but I just didn't like the romance because I thought that Tomo was a little annoying sometimes, and her guy, I guess, he's also a little boring. And how he doesn't see that she's a girl, like, obviously, like, kind of pisses me off a little bit. Like, after a while, it's funny for a bit, then after a while, I'm like, you're just trolling at this point. And I was like, okay, I'm done. And then towards the end of the show, I got really burnt out because they were like lovey-dovey all of a sudden. And then there was one scene in their bedroom and she was like, I want you to touch me, and I was like, okay. That came out of nowhere, but okay. I just don't like I didn't like the characters enough to be like, yay, this should be like, I want to see skinship between them. I didn't like the characters that much. And also, I kind of like the cast of it, honestly. Tomo-chan as an anime is really good, but the romance I wasn't the biggest fan of. Then the next one, more than a married couple, but less than lovers, whatever the fuck it's called. It's confusing, but anyways. Yeah, I like this anime. I would honestly rewatch it. It was character-wise, really good characters. I'm talking about the two main characters. The guy, oh shit, okay. The girl that the guy is in love with, the one with the brown hair, I don't like her. She's a little basic, and don't even get me started on the blonde haired guy. You know, the one that I don't remember any of these characters' names. The one that the pink haired girls likes. They have no personality and they suck. And the brown haired girl is honestly very vanilla. Also, this anime is very horny, and I was like, okay. I get being horny, but it never goes anywhere. I'm like, you did all this, and you're still at that level? Okay. I guess that's why I was like, this is unrealistic. Okay, if you did that much, I think you'd be, like, dating at this point. Or you wouldn't get in that situation in the first place, but whatever. Anyways, that's tiers E through C. Okay. And I'm gonna speed through this because these animes I like. And when I like something, I just don't dwell on it. I just like it. I like it because I like it. That's it. Anyways, tier B is, I don't remember the name of this anime, actually. It's the one with the purple hair, okay? This anime's plot is very interesting. It's basically this girl it's basically a romance, right? But this girl thinks that this guy is really perverted and gross, and she's freaked out by him. But he's not, of course, because then I don't think I would like it if he actually was perverted. And they just interact basically, but she thinks he's very perverted and everything. And I was like, that's so funny. Because then he's like really nice to her, but then she's imagining in her head that he's very like, he has bad intentions. And she has personality, she's cute. The guy has no personality, but then in her head he does have personality, so he technically has personality, but he doesn't. So yeah, it's a very interesting concept. Also, it's short. Also exceeded my expectations. I did not expect it to be that good. Yeah, it's good. Then my love story with Yamada-kun 9999. Okay, 99. It's like Brooklyn 99. Okay. I didn't like the gamer part of it because I'm not a gamer, but I like the relationship between them. And yeah, I don't remember any of the parts where they're playing games. I only remember the in real life parts where they're actually meeting, and those were awesome. I like how stoic Yamada-kun is. He's not fucking annoying, because like that, usually stoic characters that don't talk about make me annoyed. But he's not annoying. He's normal. I like it. The romance is really good. If I was talking about the anime, I wouldn't rate it highly, but romance is really good. Then there's Ice Guy and the colleague. The Ice Guy and his chill colleague. I actually like the second ship of the show better. You know, the Tanuki and the human. I like them better, but okay. This is still fine. Last episode kind of disappointed me when he turned into a baby and then he like a child. And then he fell on the bed and I was like, can you not do this when he's like an adult? But this is kind of suspicious, kind of sus. But then yeah, so last episode kind of disappointed me. But overall, it's a good anime, and then like it's slow burn, and they had enough moments, so I don't want to see like I don't need to see what happens next because like it's satisfying enough as it is because they have so many like nice moments. Yeah, I just have a special place in my heart for it. And then Urusei Yatsura, I only followed the 2022 version and the first season of it, cause yeah, romance of it's kind of shit, but honestly, it's funny. It's funny enough to the point where I'm like, even if you're not showing me romance, you're showing me romance coded things. But of course, they don't go anywhere because they turn into something funny. But yeah, I will still like that's interesting because it's still like they're still keeping my interest without making it romance. Like romance like actually goes somewhere. It's just really funny and yeah, this might be very biased and kind of breaking the rules. But yeah, Urusei Yatsura B tier. Then A tier is Canon. Uh, there's I like that he picks a girl, and the girl he picks is the one I like in the middle, of course. And yeah, I just like the girls. Well, that was peaking. Okay, I just like the girls' personalities, and I just like I wasn't like when you watch harem anime and you're like I don't like this girl, I like the other girl, so don't interact with this girl. I was never like that because I thought that all the girls had good personalities, and the guy had, I guess he had personality. He did action, pretty basic, but personality nonetheless. He did action at least. And he ended up with the girl that I liked, and that was amazing. And I was like, that deserves a higher tier because you're making me like the girls that aren't even the girls that I like. I wasn't mad when he was interacting with the girls that weren't the one girls that I liked. Yeah, and also it's sad, and also sad things hurt me, and then I like them, and then the music is good. Then there's Love is War. Do I have to say anything about Love is War? Love is War is just great, okay? There's no flaws with Love is War, unless you don't like that type of comedy, which I do. It's fine, okay? It's good. Then, oh my god, what's this? For Me to You. I felt like the first season was way too long, but, like this video is, but I like the progression, but I didn't like that part that it was too slow, but that was only slower when, like, it was dragging it, like, in the first season, but you had to do that to make, like, for you to make, oh my god. To care about the characters, you had to do like a long thing, like kind of like Clannad. Where the Clannad's first season's kind of, but then second gets way better. But yeah, the resolutions are really good in it. So yeah, I just can't place it any lower than A tier. S tier is Clannad. Of course, After Story. What do I have to say about it? It's good. Okay, After Story is awesome. I could never put it anything else but S tier. Then Fruits Basket, because I like Fruits Basket, and Fruits Basket is just amazing anime in general. I know this is not like the most romantic thing you've ever seen, but yeah. It's awesome. I just like, there's nothing wrong with it in my eyes. Anyways, this video is way too long.